And I'm pretty sure we're back. I'm still figuring this out. Yep, I think we're on. We're just gonna wait for people to move on this channel. Not on this channel, on this video. I told you I'm a beginner. Wait, I don't need to see myself, I need to see the chat. Okay. No one's dead. I saw that. But apparently you're supposed to confirm some stuff after 1 hour and I didn't know that, so it just shuts you off from the server on YouTube. I had no idea that's happening. And that's right, what would Eurovision be without technical issues? And I'm told you, this is literally my very first live streaming ever. Let's just give some more time and then I'm gonna ask the question. I don't think you actually heard the last question. I think it stopped before that because I didn't see any of the answers, so probably you didn't see it. I was just talking by myself until I figured out this was not working. Oh, and I have to turn off the fan. I turned it on during this whole thing. I have to say it is really hot in Okinawa at this point. Okay, I hope you're back and I hope all the people that were like playing are back. It was like 2 minutes. Should I give a longer time? Should we wait for longer? So I'm guessing we have to finish this in less than 1 hour. Oh, I think we're fine. We're up to schedule. Someone says, no, let's start. Okay, I'm guessing you want some points too. The question that I'm not sure I managed to read it to you the last time was, in which year did Patricia Kaas participated in Eurovision for the first time? Okay, the answers came really fast. And the first correct answer came from Drextu. And then from Didu. And then from Jacob, scored by, I remember that name. I wrote it somewhere because I didn't know how to pronounce it. Then Patrick Dienen? I'm gonna go with Dienen. Next was Kaspar Koster. Where are you, Kaspar? And I think these were the 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yes. The answer was 2009. She only participated once. I saw 1997 for some reason. I'm not sure who you were thinking of. Also not 2008. The third question is, and I'm pretty sure this might be a small advantage for the French people. Oh, don't punish me for this, it was not my fault. I don't know how this thing works and I'm gonna check it now every 5 minutes just to be sure that everything works. Let's say after each round. The third question is, when did France win Eurovision the last time? Well, you can answer in French if that's what you want, George. Man, you guys are killing it. I really thought this will be a hard one, but obviously not. The first correct answer came from Kihag. Chris, you were very close, but you forgot the 1. It's definitely not 977. Kihag, where are you? Here. Has anyone seen like I Waldron? He was doing very well on the other one. Erison. Then Kevin Deering. Kevin, you're in. Have you been in before? Should I look for you? I know that I remember some of your comments. No, I don't think you were in. Then, oh, Chris, after that you answered again. Okay. And the last correct one came from Advantas, which has to be here somewhere. Oh, okay, cool. The answer was 1977. Next question in this round is, who would have represented France in Eurovision 2020? Hey again, Freddie Fox. And the first correct answer came from Kihag. Oh wow, you just became the new I Waldron, I'm guessing. Then the second one was Lydia ESC. Then I Waldron. Okay, I Waldron, you're back. Welcome back. Then ZKL Power. I haven't seen you in a long time. Should I count it? You did not put a space in between Tom and Lib. But you knew the answer. I'm gonna give you the point. And Erison. The answer was Tom Lib. And the last question of the round. In 2014, France finished 26th. That's like the worst result up until now. With what song? Careful with the spelling. Alex Rudner, you were very close, but you misspelled the name. The first correct answer came from Mr. Dean. Which I'm sure is here, aren't you? Come on. Oh, here you are. Mr. Dean, you're number 1. Then the next correct one came from Kihag again. Then the next correct one came from Jacob Scottby. The other correct one came from Diego Martinez. Did I hear that name before? I heard the Diogo Fernandez. Diego Martinez, I don't think. I think you're for the first time on the board. And the correct answer, were you? Top 5. So it was Mr. Dean, Kihag, Jacob, Diego. Oh, another one has to be Al Riley. I remember that name. I remember Riley. Was it L? Was there an L Riley? Apparently not. If I find you, I'll find you later. And the answer was Mustache. Done with that round. Let's check if this thing is not gonna shut me off again. Okay, we're still in. Next round will start with let's see. Okay, this one has to be fast. easy, and I mean, you've answered some really hard questions. This cannot be the stopping point from you. Name the song and the artist. Good, good. The answers were really fast. So the first correct answer came from Kihag. Again. We have, oh, the next one is I Waldron. So I'm guessing you two guys are now fighting for it. The next correct answer came from Advantas. Then from Mr. Dean. And then from Jacob scored by. I feel that Jacob came in late because he's answering, since he answered quite a lot of questions, but not in the beginning. And of course, it's Waterloo and ABBA. I'm pretty sure everyone knew this one. The next question is, in which country is Waterloo? Let's see, I saw UK. It's not UK. Okay, I'm pretty sure we have 5 correct answers. Lydia is not UK. Waterloo is where Vitaly Tchaikovsky. Oh, we have a Tchaikovsky here. Vitaly Tchaikovsky answered the first one correctly. Welcome on the board. The names are so long and hard to spell. The second correct answer came from Lil Crumpy. Then from not I Waldron, you also said UK. Is there a Waterloo in UK? That's not the Waterloo they're singing about though. Then it's Erison. Then Kenneth, a new person on the list. And I need another page because of that. Kenneth. Oh, yeah. And the next one is Louis Saura. Or Louis Saura. I don't know if that's French, probably. And the answer was Belgium. It's pretty much where the war was, Napoleon, all that. I'm not sure if there is an actual Waterloo in UK. I'm curious. I've seen quite a few answers that said UK. Or you guys were just copying the wrong answers from the others. Oh, Waterloo is a famous train station in London. Well, yeah, but no. That's not really what I was asking. The next question. What are the first names of the 4 members of ABBA? Why is it called ABBA? You don't need the dots and stuff like that. Just answer correctly. I saw first correct one, 2 correct ones, 3. Okay, I'm pretty sure that at this point I have 5. The first correct answer came from... Wait, that one is not correct. No, the first one is not correct, Maxime. The first correct one came from IS8550. 8550. The second correct answer came from Lil Crumpy. third came from Marco Van Melis. I don't think I saw that name before. Next person is... oh, these are totally new people here on this round. Feels like a misspelling. The next correct one was Risti. Oh, I haven't seen Risti in a long time. Welcome back. And Sebastian Ruther, or Ruther. I'm guessing you're from Germany. So you're Sebastian. Sebastian. Welcome on the board. And the answer was Aneta, Bjorn, Benny, and Anifrid. That's why they're called ABBA. The next question, it might be a bit harder, even though I'm not sure, because I think someone answered to this question by mistake. The next question is, in which city was Eurovision 1974 held? City, not country. Okay. So the answers. The first correct one came from Scarpen. I don't think I saw that name before. Or Scarpen, I don't know. Usually when I speak in English, I turn all the names in English. But if I would be speaking German to you right now, I would pronounce everything like in German. The next correct one was Erison. Then Gregory Brett. That's a new name that I see here. Welcome on the board. I Waldron. Dude, you're not in top 5s anymore. And IS8550 is back on board. And the answer is Brighton. Someone said Birmingham, Lydia. Definitely not Birmingham. And the last question of the round. With how many points did ABBA win the contest? Okay, I saw 5 correct answers already. The first answer came from Kihag. The second correct answer came from Kaspar Koster. Then, well, Didu said Czech England is my city. Erison is the next correct one. And I Waldron. I'm telling you, dude, all these ones are dragging you down. And Chris Karantes. Are you Greek? Is it Karantes? Chris, where are you? And the answer is 24. You would expect hundreds, won't you? Someone said 81. But no, 24 points was enough for them to win. And we're moving on to the next one while I'm checking again if everything is fine. If this thing shuts off again, I'm gonna get mad. The next picture is going to be this one. Name the artist and the song. I saw 1, 2 correct answers. I need the artist and the song. 4 correct answers, I think 5 at this point. The first correct answer came from Alex Petrushin. Welcome on the board. The second correct answer, well, Super WDF Fly, I saw your answer, but it's not the right one. Alexandru Bardash back on it. Then the next one came from Iwaljan. Okay. After Iwaljan, this is so hard to find the right ones. It's a lot of Jamala up there. The next one is Kihag. And Kate Korich, 555. I'm not gonna give you 555 points, just to be sure. I'm gonna underline it. The answer was Yochi Papai with Azenapon. I don't know how to pronounce that, I'm sorry. Now, my favorite song from Hungary is Unsubstantial Blues. What year was that song in Eurovision? Okay, a lot of answers very fast. And the first person who answered correctly was Dextu37. Then Kenneth. Then Kihag. Then Iwaldron. You two guys, are you two guys the same person? And Lydia ESC. And the answer is 2007. Don't forget, for the guys that are not watching this live, you have to add up all the answers that have only numbers in them. The next question is, from 2005 until 2019, Hungary missed Eurovision twice. In which years? Okay, I think I saw 6 correct ones, 5 correct ones, actually I'm not counting 6. And the answer, the first one came from Kihag again. Something is happening there. Kihag, are you from Hag? Then the next correct one came from Erison. And Iwaldron. And George McKinney were so close, but you wrote 2206. Bogdan Gavrila, welcome on the board. With 1. And then we have Magnon. Maganon. I saw your name before because I misspelled it back then too. And the answer is 2006 and 2010. Yeah, once more, you're on the board. You're not being robbed. I don't rob anyone. The next question is gonna be a fast one, so be ready to type. What's the capital of Hungary? Okay, and we do have 5 fast ones. The first one was JC9, which is here. I found you this time the first time. Chris T, the second one. Kihag, the next one. Kenneth, the next one. And the fifth one was Dorde. I haven't seen Dorde in a long time. Welcome back. The answer is Budapest. And now the last question of the round is, what was the name of Yoci Papai's first entry in Eurovision? Yo, we're not getting robbed. Okay, I already saw 5 answers. This was pretty easy. This was an easy round for you guys. Way too easy. Well, except for the first one with the picture. Everyone thought it was Jamala. The first person who answered correctly was Kihag, followed by Iwaldron. Who's your internet provider? Grace T is the next one. Dorde, the next one. And Lydia ESC. And the answer is Origo. The very next one, someone asked me if I have Instagram. I do have Instagram, but I'm not active on it. Round number 9, we're getting close to the end. This is gonna be a harder one, I'm telling you. You have to focus. You're gonna tell me again that you don't see anything because I made it on purpose hard. The question is, name the song. This is hard, isn't it? I'm not sure I'm seeing any correct answers yet. No correct answers yet. No, something pink and blue. No, still no correct answer. I was not expecting this one to be the hardest. I knew it's gonna be hard. Let's say it this way, it had some crazy lights. No? Someone... Oh, I think I saw a first correct answer. 2, 3, 4, okay, 5. Okay, now people are just copying each other's answers, but yeah, you did get it right. Let's see who was the first person who said that. I'm gonna have to go through a lot of answers before I find that one. Is there a fast way to just look through this? To just like look for the answer? There's a lot of line, day after day. Still in love with you. Glorious lipstick. And the first person who answered correctly was Erison, followed by Lil Crumpy, followed by Dorde, followed by GJ Carax, I don't know. Welcome on the board with 1 point. And the fifth one is I Waldron. Did I already count 5? Well, the 5th one is I Waldron. And the answer was Midnight Gold. The second question is, and be careful, answer just the question. Name the lead singer of this act. Okay, I'm pretty sure I saw 5 correct ones. Everything seems to be a lot easier once you know what the picture was about. This thing better not shut off on me. The first person who answered correctly and spelled it correctly, just to be sure, is I Waldron. Back in the game. Nika. Okay, the second person is Lydia ESC. Third person, no Kihag, is not Young Georgian Lolitas. Axel Val is the next person. No, you misspelled the name, I'm sorry. The next correct one is Lil Crumpy. The next one is Dorde. And the next one would be Jacob Skorby. And the answer is Nika Kucharov. The next question is, which artist would have represented Georgia this year? The artist. Okay, I see his name spelled in so many ways right now. Let's be sure I'm not making a mistake. Okay. The first correct one came from Risti. The second came from L. Riley. Where are you, L? This time I'm sure that I wrote your name down. Oh, here you are. The next one would be Ersan, you misspelled the name. Oh, the next name is Chikarafuru. Where are you from? You sound Japanese. The next one is Kihag. And the fifth one is going to be Kenneth. And the answer is Tonika Kipiani. Kihag misspelled. Okay. Let's recheck. We're gonna do a recount. Tornike Kipi. Yes, Kihag, you misspelled. You are being disqualified from this one. So your point will go to Lydia ESC. Oh, that's why you read him out. You wanted his point. Good eye. Kihag, a lot of charity work. The next question is, when did Georgia first take part in Eurovision? Okay, we already have 5, pretty fast. Kihag, the first one. followed by Aidan. I don't remember that name. Or you're gonna be new on my list. I'll put you new for now. Then Risti. Then Drexu. And the last one that gets a point is Little Crumpy. And the answer was 2007. Oh, ZKL Power, don't give up. You had a very good start. What happened? It's all about the internet, I'm guessing. Fifth question of the round is Georgia's best results are 9th place 2 years in a row. Which 2 years? Okay, I saw a lot of correct ones already. The first correct one came from Lydia ESC. The next correct one came from Harrison. The next correct one came from Risti. Then Dorde. And Iwaldron, you wrote and. Probably that's what slows you down. The answer is 2010 and 2011. And we're up to the last round. I had to turn off the fan so it's not making a constant noise, and it's so hot in here. The next one might be really hard or really easy. I feel like a very specific category of people are gonna get this really fast. But the first question is tricky, so be careful. This is gonna be harder. What's the name of this song in English? Anyone? Okay, I see some answers there. And now there are a bunch of answers. The first one that I saw correctly came from Kenneth. 5 points. The next one, Iwaldron. Please tell me this is not stopping right now. Are we still working? Are we working? I'm gonna put the points and then I'm gonna figure out what's going on. Can you guys see me? I am still like talking here, but it's not off. Okay, we're back. Okay, everything is working. I don't know what happened this time. It's not 1 hour and my camera did not overheat. Must have been the internet. I was just saying before, I wasn't sure if this works, that Kenneth got the first place and he got 5 points. The second was Iwaldron with 3 points. Then Harrison, you said A Little Love, that's wrong. Then Kihag got the next one. Then Marco Van Melis, I saw that name before. Didn't I? Yes. You're also getting a point. And the next one was Aduantas. And the name of the song in English would have been A Little Piece. And not the way I spelled it the first time, which I said a little piece. The next question, referring to the picture that you just saw, since you know the name of the song, I'm guessing you will know the answer to this one. Name the artist. And the 5 answers came out pretty quickly. The first answer came from Kihag. The second one from Dorde. The third one from Lydia. The fourth from Carlos Perez. Did I see that name before? I don't think so. I don't remember any Carloses yet. And the last one that gets a point is Lil Crumpy. And the answer was Nicole. Next question. Only 3 questions left. How many years passed from this German win that you saw in the picture until the next one? Wow, you guys do some really fast math, or you just knew that. The first one who answered correctly was Lil Crumpy. The second one was Iwaldron. The third was Kihag. The fourth was Jay, a new person on the block. And the fifth one was Erison, also with 1 point. And the answer was 28 years. I saw some 18s there. Fourth question of the last round is: how many times did Germany get 0 points? Okay, I see there are gonna be like some random numbers here, but I saw 5 correct ones already. The first person who answered correctly was Lydia, followed by Ronald VB. Remember that name? Just have to find it. Yes. Then ZKL Power, you answered wrong, but you are up there. So your internet is still with you. Rafael Borges, I don't know. Rafael Borges, I would say. The next one. Then Adam Birch. And Dana E. Or Dana I. Wait, did you just change your name? The picture looks very familiar. And the answer was 3. And the last question of tonight, and then I have to do some hard math, is oh, this is wrong, it's actually 2007. Let me correct that. In 2007, am I right? It's 2009? Let me check before I'm saying something really stupid. Okay, I was wrong the first time, so I'm right now. In 2007, Germany sent a song named Frauen regieren die Welt. Who sang the song? Someone answered Molitva. I was not asking for the winner. Okay, I saw a lot of the right answers. And the first right answer came from, of course, Iwaldron. You had to have the last win. Then Kihag. Then Jay. Then Carlos Perez. Oh no, you did not say Cicero. Timur. You took a long break, Timur. And someone said Dita Fontees, definitely not. And then Lil Crumpy. And the answer was Roger Cicero. And now the math. I kind of have an idea who's kind of the top 5. So let's do some hard math. I think I need a calculator because I want to be sure that what I'm doing is right. And meanwhile, I can answer some questions. Okay, let's do Iwaldron's total. I feel that he's up there. He has a 5, plus a 1, plus a 5, plus another 5, plus 1, plus 5, plus 5, plus 5, plus 5, plus 5, plus 5, plus 3, plus 1, plus 1, plus 2, plus 1, plus 2, plus 3, plus 1, plus 5, plus 1, plus 3, plus 3, plus 3, plus 2. Pretty good score. Someone said at least I have 1 point. I think you have more. Do you have only 1, Rafael? You have 2 points. I will totally do this again, Jay. I saw your question and I will also try to be a bit more prepared. It was a lot of writing and maybe everything seemed a little bit chaotic, but I was literally not expecting this many people. I thought that maybe like if 10 people are showing up, it's gonna be fun. This was like a lot of chat happening. Okay, someone said Kihag will win. Let's do Kihag's total now. Kihag started slowly with a 2 plus 1 plus 2 plus 2 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 3 plus 5 plus 5 plus 1 plus 2 plus 5 plus 2 plus 5 plus 5 plus 2 plus 5 plus 2 plus 3. A pretty good score. I'm not gonna say that's the score. Who else? It's close to a top 5. Let's do Lydia. I think I can do that on my own. Yeah, I was able to do that. It just takes a lot of concentration. Then let's do Erison. There were a lot of right answers there. Yeah, that's just as good as I was expecting. Who else seemed to have a lot of answers? Lil Crumpy, I remember a lot of answers from him. Very good result there too. Okay, let's do someone with a lot of answers. Dorde. I think Dorde might be up there too. Pretty high on the board. Where do I see many big numbers? I see ZWL, Power, ZKL. It was ZKL. With a pretty good score. 2-digit scores are good scores. Dido had some good answers. Let's see who else seems to have a lot of answers. Kaspar Koster with a good double-digit result. Drextu 37. Come on, big numbers. Bristi, you had a lot of answers too. Okay, that was actually a lot better than I thought. Lil Crumpy must be deducted 1 point. Did he misspell again? I think the one... Okay. I think that one... I'm very happy, Angelo, if you had fun. I just thought that my camera turned off. Oh well, I cannot really go all the way back there. You should have called him out the way Lydia did. Lydia was a very good calling out person. Kenneth had a lot of answers too. Let's see. Who else might be close to a win? Mr. Dean. The good result. Timor. Adwantas. Alexandru Bardash. Bardash, I think you're Bardash. Bardash. Bardash could be too. Oh, I forgot about Daniel. Please count my points, it's easy. Okay, Magnan, let's look for your points. I can tell you have 3. And I think these are pretty much the people that gave enough answers to be like up on the board. And I will tell you the top 5. Let's make it clear. This one is 1. 2, 3, 4, and 5 here. So now I'm gonna announce the top 5. You guys in top 5 won some cool stuff I'm gonna show you later. It's a digital thing, some artwork that I did. So on the 5th place was Lil Crumpy with 31 points. On the 4th place was Erison with 36 points. On the 3rd place was Lydia ESC with 39 points. Kihag finished 1st or 2nd. Let's wait. Like, how did those guys do? Thank you for the show. It was a great show tonight. Or Iwaldron. Obviously it's between Iwaldron and Kihag. Let's say the points for Kihag first. Kihag had 72 points, and Iwaldron had 78 points. So Iwaldron won 1st place, then Kihag, Lydia ESC, Erison, and Lil Crumpy. So let's see, there are like some French answers there from Erison. I was not expecting you to speak French. This was pretty cool. Can the questions next time be from countries more spread out? Easier to spell and remember. I am really gonna try, but to be honest, this time I did it on purpose, choosing names like from Georgia, because I wanted to be, I knew that people will know the answers, but I wanted them to make mistakes when they're actually typing the names, because otherwise it's way too easy. I'm not stopping, Edley. I'm not stopping this. So what I wanted to say is that the 5 of you that won, you can contact me, because I'm gonna need your email address. Either on my Facebook group, if you're on my Facebook group. If you're not and you want to join, you will find a link on my channel on the top right side. And if you don't want to go on Facebook, or if you don't have a Facebook and you don't want to join, what you can do is check in my about on my channel. You will find my email address and you can message me there your email address. And now what you guys want is in a high resolution, because now I cannot send stuff or do anything, and I'm definitely not giving MacBooks like some big YouTubers. You want 10 artworks that I made that are printable for like posters and everything, with like all the pictures from today, but a little bit edited. I hope you guys will like it. So now I could answer some questions if you guys want me to. Or we can talk, not necessarily have to be as long as this camera is still going on. And by the way, people that are watching this later, don't forget to answer the question. And if you don't remember the question was, during this whole live thing, I kept showing answers to the questions, and you had to add up all the answers that had only numbers on them. When is the next American React video? Well, I was trying to plan one for tomorrow, but it's not gonna happen really, because also here's like 2 AM right now and I'm really tired. And we're actually gonna film the Eurovision Rock contest next weekend, so stay tuned for that. I wanna finish that one too, because it's harder to get people together right now to make a full jury. Kate Korik, if you were the last place, I'm fairly sure you were not the last place. Let's look for 555. You did get 1 point, so whoever had 0 was probably last place. If you had 1 point, you just like draw for last place. I don't know how you consider that. Well, back in Germany, I did used to do advertising, so that's why I'm pretty much doing this graphic designs and stuff. I keep seeing the question quite a few times now. When Sweden gives 12 points to Norway, it's clearly just good taste. I feel like someone is trying to like start something. A pig with 3 eyes is called pig. Yeah, that's that's a really funny joke. I like it. How do you say your name? I've never heard the name. Well, my full name is Alexandru and my last name is Mik. So you just say Alexandru Mik. It's actually the name of the channel that is my name, first name, last name. No, I do not live alone. Okay, now you have to stop doing the stuff with 12 points because I'm not gonna answer those, and start doing that. Okay, I see that. No, I'm not American, I am Romanian. OMG, like this thing just started with the 12 points. Please stop. What's your favorite Eurovision? That's hard, but I would say maybe 2014. 2016 is really good, but 2016 is a very good show. I think from 2014 I like more songs. But 2015 was good too. I don't know, it's hard to choose. Like 2014, 15, 16 are like the best. In Romania, I'm from Cluj. And I hit 1 hour. Is this thing gonna shut off now? I really hope not. Can you guys still hear me? I hope you do. Mămăligă or sarmale? I like both, but if I had to choose, I would choose sarmale. My favorite Romanian song. Well, that's hard because that pretty much changes with me every time when I have a favorite. Even when I do the reactions for Eurovision, I change my mind maybe 2 days after I'm filming the reaction, and while I'm editing, I'm thinking, why did I say that? That's not true. But when I film first reactions, it's a first reaction. In Romania, in Romania, I do like a lot, I will say, the Motans, Carla's Dreams, and Irina Rimes. So it's not really a song, it's kind of like a style of music. I like good lyrics in a song. Okay. Dincolo de Nord. Oh, were you asking me like my favorite Romanian song in Eurovision? Because then I would have to agree with Marco Van Melis. My favorite Eurovision song for Romania, which probably a lot of people don't know, because I don't know if you were watching back then, is Dincolo de Nord. But not the version from Eurovision, the version that was released after. You don't listen Manele. I have to say I don't really like Manele. I don't want to be one of those persons, but I really don't. I need text, I need lyrics. I am 30. Not the guy that screams like Caesar. If I like Caesar, no. I have to say I didn't really like that entry. Russia 2010 entry. Wait, Russia 2010 was it Alex? No, that was 2011. Can you please write me who was 2010? Oh, Lost and Forgotten. I actually like Lost and Forgotten, but in a very weird way. It's kind of like when I just did a video with Norway, where I said that I really like Stay from Norway, but I don't want people to know that I like it. It's kind of the same with Lost and Forgotten. I really like the song, but I'm just listening myself. I don't want the people to hear me listening to it. What is your favorite song this year, in 2020? It was Switzerland. Guilty Pleasure is called. Yes, it's definitely Guilty Pleasure. Peter, I see something with Peter. Adli, what did you want to say with Peter? Favorite song from 20th century. From 20th century? I started watching Eurovision in 2005. But if I'd have to choose from 20th century, I have a few on my mind. I'm not sure if this would have been my first choice like a few years ago, but now since I speak German,